This is Frosthaven by Games, and it is a fantastic game, and it might be one of the best campaign games ever made. But as the title says, I have one big problem, and that is the built-in storage solution and the default inserts. I am actually afraid of damaging or break some of my components by using the storage that comes with the box. But let's get the box open so I can show you exactly what my problems are and how we can fix it. So one of the first problems I have is that the correct way to store everything, as you can see here, is actually to have all the cards and all the cardboard and everything else just lying in bags on top of everything. And that is exactly what we have here. As you can see, I do not have the cards because just the way it's stored here, if I am very careful moving this around, this is an okay storage. But as soon as I get the cards will be bent and they will have a possibility of being damaged if I store it up here. So I actually have the cards in the bottom layer, where they also were when I opened the box the first time, but that means I can't sleeve the cards. So let's dig down through the layers and see what other problems I think that we have. So first I get all these bags to the side. Also, this is not a very well organized way to actually have everything when you need to play the game, because you have to get everything out of the box like this to then find what you need for each scenario, and then everything needs to be packed very specifically back into the box for everything to be here without the lid actually standing open. But when we get all of this out, then we have all the cardboard components below. So here we have the element board, we have all the different cardboard tiles they use to build up the map, and these are actually filling up about half or 25% probably of the top layer. So if I get all of this up, and you have to pack this very specifically again to not have the lid lift. So we get all of this up, and now we start to get down to something that actually works, and that is the storage of all these different scenario kits, alchemist chart and stuff like that. And underneath that there's actually room and plastic inserts for your different components. So in the right side we have all the books, all the boards, etc. like this. And then below we have all the storage units that come with the box for all your different characters, your different cards, your different bases, etc. But already here you can see that a lot of these cards is actually bent, like pretty bent. And this game has been played 2 times. And I'm doing a lot to ensure that this is stored correctly every time. But you can see how this is already bent out of shape pretty badly, right? And also this is a fantastic insert. So this is a 2-layer insert that allows you to just get the insert that you need on the table. So you will get this on a table where everybody can reach it, and then you have all your different tiles for your map down here. So I really like this insert, but unfortunately that's also the only thing I really like about the default inserts for this game. The rest of it is the card storage, but as you can see there's no room to store your card sleeved at all. And if I remember correctly, then below we have pretty decent storage for the envelopes. But again, you can see here how all these index cards are just bent out of shape, even when set as they should. So yeah, I don't really like this. I think it's a big problem, especially with a game on this price set and at this size, that you can't store your thing in a way where they are decently protected. I reached out to Games to ask them what is the solution to this problem. And what they told me was that they are partnering up with Folded Space, LaserOx and other companies to create official inserts, which I have one of just over here, and I will show in just a minute. But I think that we have a problem when we are in need of custom inserts in a game of this size. And of course, I know it's because all of this was cardboard and needs to be punched out when we first received the game, so they can't do a lot of custom inserts for everything. That's definitely not the room unless there is a lid lift while transporting. But going out and having to buy official license inserts afterwards to just store it securely I think is a problem. But let's take a look at the cheapest option for official inserts. So what I have here in front of me is all the different compartments from the folded space, and it is made of some soft core foam, and you have to glue it together yourself. But these are actually pretty well designed, and we are using folded space inserts for some of our other games. And this is a big improvement already over the built-in inserts. First of all, you have in the bottom, which is different from a lot of the other folded space, you actually have drawings and these indication of what goes in where. You have room for all the cards sleeved, so you can pair this up with the official sleeve pack where you just get whatever you need sleeve sizes. And you also have these boxes here that allows you to store all the tokens for the different monsters as well. So this is improvement, and if you pair it up with this map archive here, which is also from folded space, which is just a cardboard storage solution for all the tiles, then you actually get enough room in the box to also use these 4 containers over here, which is actually to save your character. So each player will get one of these to put in their character card, their tokens, their unlock skill cards and everything, and we can just put that in the box and pick it up when we are continue the play. So why is this still not a good solution in my opinion? This is a better solution. I would really have hoped that this was the kind of solution that came with the box based on the price point. But this still has some problems. The problem here is that your initiative tokens and your monster tokens and your monster cards are in different compartments. So it's still gonna take a long time to find everything that you need. And if I compare this to some of the custom 3D printed solutions out there, there is solutions from companies like Tinkering Paws, where actually I have a storage where you have all the tokens, the cards and the initiative in one compartment, and then you have up to 12 monsters per big compartment that you take out, and it just allows you to pull everything you need for that monster out in one go and have it. They also have, in my opinion, better solutions for dividing the cards and better solutions to put on the table, even though these are pretty good trays to just put on the table while playing. But again, I do think that the official licensed product, especially the built-in storage solution, is just dreadful. To be honest, I really hope that the publishers are gonna look into this, just like we saw with Nemesis Games when they did their first game, where they really came out with custom plastic inserts for everything in the box. And it just works perfectly. I will put a link up in the corner to that unboxing video, even though it's an old one. But yeah, that was everything from this small rant video about what I don't like about the storage solution. And I really do hope in the future that we'll get better out of the box storage solution, so we don't have to go out and find custom solutions for all of our games just to store it securely. If you have any comments to this video or any other inserts that you really like for Frosthaven, please write them in the comment section below. And if you liked the video or found it helpful, please consider giving us a like and subscribe. It is highly appreciated and it's really helping out the channel. But that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching and happy gaming.